Hey guys, I'm in rural Ohio, an hour drive from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm staying here at this red barn. Yes, it's a barn that was converted into a house. So I will take you inside and show you what it's like on the inside. But before I do, this barn actually has an Instagram account and it's called The Barn by Creekside. So there's the barn by the creek, as the name suggests. And in this video, I will show you how to make Apfelkuchen. It's a German apple cake. It's a recipe I've been making since I was a kid for about 20 years. Well, more than 20 years. And you know, being out here in rural Ohio in this barn experience, it's a very suitable recipe because it has that rustic vibe. Look who's waiting. Hey. So I'm inside the barn. This barn was a passion project for its owners, Tyler and Amanda.
The barn by Creekside is a pre-Civil War bank barn, original to its location and erected in the 1850s. Tyler and Amanda have lovingly and uniquely restored it into a barn house with heat and air. They completed the project in March 2019. It's located on 30 beautiful acres a creek runs alongside, which can be enjoyed from a large deck. It's close in proximity to Kenyon College, Apple Valley Lake, and the town Mount Vernon. This is a perfect rural Ohio farm experience.
So I'm inside the kitchen in the barn and I'll show you how to make Apfelkuchen. So to start, one rule in baking is to separate dry ingredients from wet ingredients. So for dry ingredients, it's 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. It's 1 cup of sugar. Today I didn't have white sugar. This recipe I usually make with white sugar. So this one is brown sugar, 1 cup. And then for wet ingredients, 6 eggs, oil. There is an option of either using soft butter or oil, 1 cup. Vanilla extract. And I prepped already apples. And you have the choice of either peeling them or leaving them with the rind. So rolling up my sleeve to start. Normally I work with a stand mixer, but we are in a barn and I don't have all my usual baking equipment. So today I'm just doing with a bowl. And this is the best I could find, so there was no whisk. So what I'm going to start with is pouring the 6 eggs inside here. I'm going to add the sugar, 1 cup of sugar, and this just gets a really nice stir. And if you're using butter, you'll just mix it until it's really nice and fluffy. So I'm trying to replace a mixer here, a stand mixer, mixing really hard. You want to get the apples nice and fluffy. So before we go to the dry ingredients, it's about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then the flour with the baking powder and pinch of salt goes in. Normally, I also have a sieve. I always try to sieve my dry ingredients. Not here, so this goes in directly. So this is nicely incorporated. I already prepped a baking form. Normally I use something that's deeper, but again, this is not my usual kitchen, so I don't have all the usual equipment. I usually line it with parchment paper or baking paper. Don't have it today, but I did have aluminum, so I did that. And so then this dough goes right on here. So then the dough, I spread it out nicely and evenly on the baking form. Okay, so the way you put the apples in is just like this, and I'm kind of roughly mixing the green and red apples. The other thing is I mix cinnamon with sugar and I sprinkle it on top before I pop it into the oven. But today I don't have all my spices, I don't have cinnamon, but I highly recommend using some. Okay, so last step is to pop it into the oven, leave it in for 30 to 40 minutes, and then you'll have your Apfelkuchen.
It's ready.